All right, we got the parts. Let's get this thing in there. Ugh. So the first item up for bid is trying to get this notch out. Oh, what? That's that is never the case. Trying to get it out without scratching it up. You can do it with your fingernail, then no power to you. So that exposes 2 screws, and then you have one here. All right, with those removed, you can take your plastic tool and gently pull this away from the door. Don't rip it, just gently apply pressure until it pops. Ultimately, what you're trying to do is dislodge these type of clips in the back of your accent interior panel. They might break. I guarantee you all of them won't break, but you can find these on eBay in large quantities for cheap amount of dollars. All right, so we got everything loose. All right, and you're gonna lift up to get this off, and don't pull it away from the door. Definitely don't yank it. You have a wire. You have tons of wires, but this one is the one that you're worried about now, because this is what you're trying to replace. It's going to be a wire here, so don't yank it by any means. And just like we started the junkyard, we're now inside the door. We're gonna slightly move. I do it with 2 hands. You're popping this embraced plastic grommet off of that metal piece, and that is essentially what broke. So if you were going to take this panel completely off, you would take these 2 from your window control, and you would take the one down here from your courtesy light, and then remove that. So we got to remove this regardless. And then we got to remove our accent piece. All right, this brown trim, whatever it is on your TSX, it might be gray, it might be a custom color, but you're taking out that screw, screw right here, screw right here, here. Just take out all of them. I don't think all of them are mandatory to get that accent piece off, but they start going into the actual handle eventually. But then there's at least one back here. Start up here first. Why? Because your car is old, and if you yank from here with those screws being gone and this part being accessible, this part is extremely brittle and old. It'll snap, so please be mindful and careful. I suggest starting at the top first. And a bystander, a victim, a casualty is the fact that you have to get behind this and basically pull it off a little bit. And it had some type of adhesive on it, so I pulled it back and exposed this. And we're gonna unscrew it out. All right, now that we got those screws out, this should be able to come out. Just in case you don't get all the screws, just gently. Oh, see, look at that. That came right off. Right off. Woo. Then we're going after 1, 2. All right, and we got those screws out. She better pry this joker out. Let me go up in here. Yeah, just like I said in the junkyard video, just pull it out. It's clipped in once you get all your screws out. And now we back in business. We got our screws in, and we're gonna place our accent back in. All right, that's in, gently nestled. Then we're gonna go to the back of the panel with these screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold on, let me count them all. All right, 2 here, 5 in the back. 2 to reinforce these, 2 more to reinforce these from the front. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So look, there we go. So you make sure when you're putting your screws in, make sure your screws are flush and they can't screw anymore. You don't want any of this part flapping around. Same thing with this one. There's a lot of pressure coming on here. As you saw, I conveniently broke it. It's a lot of pressure being pulled on all these. You have two enforcing it this way. You have two enforcing it this way. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in here, all right? So once you get all that straight, make sure you put your latch on the back, all right? Put your latch in here, boom. Make sure you get that other C-looking cup that's grabbing on to the actual cable. And then put your stuff back on. Put that up. You probably gonna pull this off so you can get this in. And then flush your stuff on back in, all right? That's it. Make sure you put your covers back on. Wipe down your new part a little bit. And we good to go. You can like, you subscribe. You can subscribe. Any questions or concerns, leave them in the comment section. Until next time.